The year is 1947, the location, the Strait of Malacca. A distress call crackles over the radio waves, a chilling message from a ship in peril. This is the story of the Ourang Medan, a ghost ship shrouded in mystery, its legend whispered among sailors and researchers alike. Imagine a ship adrift, its crew silenced by an unknown force. This was the chilling scene that awaited rescuers who boarded the Ourang Medan. What they found defied explanation. The crew lay dead, their bodies contorted, faces frozen in expressions of sheer terror. What had befallen the Ourang Medan and its crew? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more mysteries. The distress calls began faintly, a garbled plea for help picked up by ships in the vicinity. The messages told a horrifying tale. All officers, including captain, dead. Silence. Then another transmission, probably whole crew dead. The final message sent chills down the spines of those who heard it. A single haunting sentence: I die. The messages were traced to the Ourang Medan, a Dutch merchant ship. Rescue ships scrambled to locate the distressed vessel, their crews bracing themselves for the unknown horrors that awaited them. Little did they know they were sailing into a mystery that would baffle the world for decades to come. The Silver Star, an American merchant ship, was the first to locate the Ourang Medan. This discovery would lead to one of the most chilling maritime mysteries ever recorded. The crew of the Silver Star had received a distress signal, a series of frantic and cryptic messages that hinted at unimaginable horrors aboard the Ourang Medan. It was adrift, eerily silent. The ship seemed to be floating aimlessly with no signs of life or activity. The calm waters and overcast sky added to the unsettling atmosphere, making the scene even more surreal and haunting. As the Silver Star's crew boarded the vessel, a sense of dread washed over them. They moved cautiously, their footsteps echoing in the eerie silence. The air was thick with an unspoken fear, and every creak of the ship seemed to whisper of the horrors that awaited them. The decks were littered with the bodies of the Ourang Medan's crew. The sight was beyond anything they had ever encountered. Men who had once been full of life now lay motionless, their bodies scattered haphazardly across the deck. But it was the state of the bodies that truly horrified the rescuers. The expressions frozen on their faces were of sheer terror, as if they had seen something so horrifying that it had literally scared them to death. Eyes wide with terror, mouths agape in silent screams, limbs twisted at unnatural angles. It was as if they had been frozen in their final moments of agony, their bodies contorted in ways that defied natural explanation. There were no signs of struggle, no visible injuries, no indication of what had caused such a gruesome and widespread demise. The lack of any apparent cause of death only deepened the mystery, leaving the rescuers with more questions than answers. The air was thick with the stench of death, but something else lingered, an overwhelming sense of fear. It was as if the very essence of terror had seeped into the ship, leaving an indelible mark on all who had perished there. The rescuers could feel it too, a chilling presence that seemed to watch them from the shadows, whispering of the horrors that had unfolded on the Ourang Medan. The Silver Star's captain decided to tow the Ourang Medan back to port. But as they prepared to tow the ship, disaster struck. Smoke began billowing from the Ourang Medan's cargo hold, a prelude to a catastrophic event. An ear-splitting explosion ripped through the Ourang Medan, splitting the ship apart. The force of the blast hurled debris into the air, sending the Silver Star scrambling to avoid the sinking wreckage. The Ourang Medan vanished beneath the waves, taking with it the secrets of its doomed voyage. The explosion raised more questions than answers. What had caused such a violent and destructive blast? Section 5. Deadly cargo. A plausible explanation? Theories about the Ourang Medan's fate abound. One of the most prevalent explanations centers around the ship's cargo. Could the Ourang Medan have been carrying a deadly secret? Some theorize that the ship was illegally transporting hazardous materials, perhaps chemical weapons left over from World War II. A leak, they propose, could have released toxic fumes, poisoning the crew and ultimately causing the explosion. Potassium cyanide, nitroglycerin, and nerve gas are among the substances suspected to have been on board. The theory is plausible, but without concrete evidence it remains just that, a theory. Section 6. The unseen killer carbon monoxide poisoning. Carbon monoxide, often referred to as the silent killer, is a gas that is both odorless and colorless. making it incredibly difficult to detect without specialized equipment. This dangerous gas is a byproduct of incomplete combustion, which can occur in various settings including ships. The confined spaces and complex machinery on board make ships particularly vulnerable to carbon monoxide buildup. Another plausible explanation points to a more insidious killer: carbon monoxide. This gas can emanate from faulty equipment such as malfunctioning boilers or engines, and can quickly fill enclosed spaces without anyone noticing. The lack of smell and color means that by the time symptoms appear, it might already be too late. This odorless, colorless gas, a byproduct of incomplete combustion, can be deadly in confined spaces. On a ship, where ventilation might be limited, the risk is even higher. Carbon monoxide binds with hemoglobin in the blood, preventing oxygen from being transported to cells and tissues, leading to symptoms like headaches, dizziness, and eventually, unconsciousness and death. A malfunctioning boiler or a fire in a poorly ventilated area of the ship could have released lethal levels of carbon monoxide, silently incapacitating the crew. In such scenarios, the crew might not even realize they are being poisoned until it is too late. The gas can cause confusion and disorientation, making it difficult for individuals to escape or seek help. While this could explain the lack of visible injuries and the quick deaths, it does little to explain the expressions of terror on the victims' faces. Carbon monoxide poisoning typically leads to a peaceful, if tragic, end. The presence of fear and panic suggests that there might have been additional factors at play, possibly exacerbating the effects of the gas. Could something else have been at play? Something that amplified the fear induced by carbon monoxide poisoning? The mystery deepens. Perhaps the crew experienced hallucinations or other psychological effects as a result of the poisoning, or maybe there was another, more sinister element involved. The combination of carbon monoxide and an unknown factor could have created a perfect storm of terror and confusion, leading to the tragic outcome. Section 7. Supernatural occurrences or elaborate hoax. In the absence of conclusive evidence, some have turned to more paranormal explanations for the Ourang Medan tragedy. Was the ship cursed? Did some otherworldly entity attack the crew? Theories range from ancient maritime curses to encounters with unidentified sea creatures or even extraterrestrial beings. The terrifying tableau discovered by the Silver Star's crew does little to discourage such speculation. Adding to the mystery are claims that the Ourang Medan itself may be nothing more than a maritime legend. Despite extensive research, no official records of a ship by that name have been found. Section 8. The Ourang Medan fact or fiction. The lack of verifiable documentation has fueled speculation that the entire Ourang Medan incident is a hoax, a chilling tale passed down through generations of sailors. The story first surfaced in the late 1940s with reports of a distress signal received by nearby ships. The message was cryptic and terrifying, claiming that the crew was dead, lying in the chart room and on the bridge with the final ominous words, "I die." However, multiple accounts from seemingly credible sources suggest otherwise. Some maritime historians argue that the Ourang Medan was a real ship, and its tragic fate was not just a sailor's ghost story. They point to various ship logs and maritime records that mention the vessel, though these documents are often fragmented and incomplete. Some researchers point to the possibility of a cover-up, perhaps to conceal the true nature of the Ourang Medan's cargo, or to protect the identities of those involved. Theories abound, ranging from the ship carrying hazardous chemicals to it being involved in clandestine government operations. The lack of concrete evidence only adds to the mystery, making it fertile ground for conspiracy theories. If the ship was indeed carrying illegal or dangerous substances, it stands to reason that someone might want to erase its existence from official records. Some speculate that the Ourang Medan was transporting nerve agents or other chemical weapons, which could explain the sudden and mysterious deaths of the crew. Others suggest it was involved in human trafficking or smuggling operations, activities that would certainly warrant a cover-up. The truth, as is often the case with such enduring mysteries, remains elusive. Despite numerous investigations and countless hours of research, no definitive proof has been found to confirm or debunk the story of the Ourang Medan. The ship's fate is a puzzle with many missing pieces, each new theory adding another layer of intrigue. The Ourang Medan continues to fascinate and terrify, a chilling reminder of the unknown depths that lie beneath the waves. Whether it was a ghost ship, a victim of foul play, or simply a maritime legend, the story of the Ourang Medan endures, captivating the imaginations of those who hear it. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the vast, uncharted waters of our world, and the secrets that the ocean jealously guards. Section 9, A Mystery for the Ages. The Ourang Medan story is a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Was it a tragic accident, a deliberate act of malice, or something altogether more sinister? The evidence, or lack thereof, offers no easy answers. The Ourang Medan saga continues to captivate and intrigue, a maritime enigma that refuses to be forgotten. What do you think happened aboard the Ourang Medan? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's explore this mystery together. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more explorations into the unknown.